Obviously, Trump will win in a landslide if they don't kill him. I think Trump is good for America in a lot of ways. I think that the wars will get shut down. I think that when he becomes president-elect, he'll be able to stop the wars before he even takes office. He'll go ahead and get to work. One thing I love about Trump is instead of letting distance be between him and the people that we need to work with to stop these things, he gets on an airplane and goes and sits down in front of them. And I think that's a special gift that a president must have in order to be able to keep peace and to be able to work with other countries and other nations. And I think that because other people respect him in that way, and he has that strength, that they know that not only am I coming to you, sitting in front of you trying to work this out, I will also fuck you up if you don't help me help you stop this. And I think a good leader's like that. Like, even when you're dealing with an employee, man, it's like, anytime I need to talk to an employee about something that they're messing up, he knows I can fire him. I call him in the office, no desk in the way, me and him just sitting there, knee to knee, saying, listen, man, and you talk through it with him. I brought you here because I believe in you. You're doing this. Let's say they won't tie off on the roof or something. This is the outcome, not just money-wise, but for all the other families, because if our insurance goes up because you fall off the roof and die, not only does your family suffer from that, now I have a harder time winning work, and I got 200 other families to be responsible for. So please, brother, make me right, because I chose you and I believe in you. Please make me right, and don't be the guy that costs all these families, because unfortunately I can't allow you, through my responsibility, these other men and these other families that have children, I can't allow you to put those other families at risk, and that is my job. Please do this. Bro, a lot. And those conversations have gotten easier as I've gotten older, because I have way more confront. And now that I'm older, it's easier to, like, it's hard when you're 24 and you're talking to a 45-year-old man. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear shit from you. But you still have to step up and do it. Bro, I've squared off with my guys on the slab. Like, let's run it. Like, I got kicked off a job for that once. Yeah, man. Like, they're like, you can no longer come on a job site with your own men. I'm like, well, the message had to be sent. They're iron workers, bro. Like, sometimes you got to speak their language. You know, it is what it is, man. But, like, the point is, though, like, it's not about ego. And I think that what I like about Trump doing that is I find that to be not an ego play, but hey, man, like, let's talk about this, you know? But inside that strength of, back to the employee thing, I will fire you. Not because I want to, because that's what's best for all the other people involved here. And I'm trying to show you the bigger picture. And I think Trump would go to a Putin, go to, you know, a Kim Jong-un, a little fat ass, and be like, listen, man, I want to work this out with you. But if you can't work it out with me, you're going to get the fucking smoke. I don't want that. And I think they respect that. And they have to respect Trump. In fact, I believe that if Trump were in office, we wouldn't be in the wars that we're in, because he would have nipped it in the bud by going to talk to him. And they trust that he is strong enough that he would have dropped the boom on him. And for that reason, I don't think we'd be in these wars. And counterintuitively, for that reason, I don't think inflation would be as high. And so the normal American man would be in a better situation. And like, full circle, that's literally how I see it. And my hope is that if they don't kill him and he does become president-elect, he starts working on that immediately. And I believe that he will. And my hope is that somehow he can do those same things with Congress to untangle some of the bureaucracy and actually get some things done that will help the American people. And I mean the average American man and woman, not the rich people. Like, I do think the taxes will be in my favor if Trump is in the White House. But I think it'll be in my favor in a way in which it's best for the economy, and the economy means there's more jobs and higher pay, and we boom. Not just tax breaks for me. Because the truth is, I'm going to get that through real estate anyway. Democrats and Republicans own real estate. Like, it's, so that's my hope for Trump. I believe he's the guy to do it. He's a bit brash, but sometimes it takes a bold, brash man to get some shit done. And trust me, I know. So I respect him, and I think other people respect him in other countries, and that's what I think will happen if we get the opportunity to put him in there. And I'll be the first one in line to, push my vote through to do that. Because I think he's the guy for the job, and a man like that is what it takes, whether he offends people or not, whether he says things that upset people or not. Sometimes it takes that kind of man to get these things done. So I'm pulling for him in every way.
The Matrix has attacked us, but the resistance lives on. This is a message to all of you. We will show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. You will find us here.